everyone, welcome back to Julie Likes Beauty. I'm Julie. Today I'm going to do a New Year's Eve inspired look with my Mothership V palette. I think I'm going to do my eyeshadow first because I do have a little bit of fallout with the sparkles, and I want to have everything stay really nice for today. So I'm actually going to take a MAC black pencil in Feline, and I'm going to I'm going to warm this up a little bit first. I haven't used that in a while. And I'm going to just start penciling this in the outer corner. I'm gonna smudge my black liner out with a Real Techniques. I think this is the defining brush. I just wanna be very specific with this. But the idea of this black is to make it very dramatic and give the color something to stick to. Can you see okay? Yeah. How was everybody's Christmas? I haven't filmed in a long time, especially with me on camera. I've been doing a lot of videos on skin treatments because I've been really learning a lot about that, which I just find so fascinating. I'm actually really addicted to watching this one doctor. Her name is Sarah Tonks, and I'm so addicted to watching her because she does fillers and Botox and everything and talks a lot about product and anti-aging remedies. And I just think her aesthetic is very similar to mine, and what we see is, you know, a very natural kind of look when she's finished with all of her clients. And yeah, I love watching her. Let me see. Then I'm gonna take my Smashbox Full Cover Shadow Brush, and I'm going to dip into this purple right here in this palette. So I'm kind of going a little bit backwards compared to what a lot of people do when you watch them on YouTube. A lot of them will start off with that crease color first, that transition color. You don't always need to do that. For me, I really want to concentrate on the outer corner of the eye and making it very dramatic, and then I'll just blend up as I see fit. So you see, having that black liner underneath the purple, how easy that is to really make it powerful. And also having that cream product underneath is gonna help it stick. Now I'm gonna take my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and I'm going to take it on a flat synthetic brush and kind of carve out this little area right here, just to get rid of my veins. Now it looks pretty sharp right here, but I am going to blend that, so don't worry. And then the other end of this this brush came from, I think, an Urban Decay palette. But it's nice to have that dual-ended brush. Now you'll see that when I take whatever's left on my brush with that purple color, when I place it over the edge of that concealer and where I had that black liner, you'll see that it looks more purple, but it just blends right over top. So we're gonna have that gradient effect from the dark, and we're gonna go in a little bit lighter here. Making sure that those creases are well looked after. Okay, and then this brush is a Smith 247, but any blending brush will do if you have a MAC 217 or anything that kind of looks like fluffy, you know? So this has nothing on it, so I'm just gonna soften this out a little bit. Blend, blend, blend. And go back in with this brush, and wherever I've left a hole, I'm just gonna keep blending there. I am gonna pop one of these magical shimmer colors over top of this, so it's gonna all blend anyways. Now I'm gonna take this color and put it on over top, and I'm just gonna use my finger for that. And again, I'm going to just tap that in over top of that lighter color. And then I'm going to take my empty brush and blend. And anywhere if it's gone a little too far over here, I'm going to dip back into that purple and just clean it up if I've gone too far. So blending those blending those two colors together, that's all I've done so far to get this look. And I like it. Now to get that sparkle, I am going to go into this magical color right here. I'm going to use another Smashbox brush. This is a buildable concealer brush, and I'm going to spray it with my high performance setting spray. So I'm just going to get my brush wet. You can use water if you want. And I'm going to dip into this sparkly color right here with my wet brush, and I'm going to push that onto that inner corner of my eye where the lightest color is, and then pull it over top. Pretty. I'm going to take a nice soft fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into this more neutral, natural color right here. And I'm going to take that into the crease. And I'm just touching ever so slightly. I really don't want to disturb the color underneath, but I just want to blend that up and out. Let me just zoom you in here so you can see a little bit better. Yeah, I should have had it like that before, sorry. I always do that. I almost want to do another look on this side, and then I'll just change it all up for when I go out tonight. I think I might do that actually. I'd like to show you something different with this look. It is an expensive palette, so it'd be really cool to show you what you can do with it. And now with that same synthetic brush that I used the concealer on, I'm going to take that concealer again, and I'm just going to carve this out a little bit and blend it down. So since, let me see, I haven't been in the studio for a little bit, but I did have a video where I showed you I had my eyebrows microbladed. So I haven't gotten the touch-up yet. This is still what they look like before the touch-up. Finding a hard time finding time to go, to be honest, or to get it done again. And just because everything's been so busy. But I like it. My husband and I went on a trip to Cayman Islands, and it was so nice to have it done because I didn't even have to worry about it. Now I'm going to take that same MAC pencil in Feline, and I'm going to pull it down on that lower lash. For my shape of eyes and for the space in between here, mine are a little bit close set. So if I pull my eyeliner right into the inner corner, it actually doesn't flatter me very much. I like to have my all my darker color on the outside to make them look a little bit wider. But if you have a larger space in between here, like the size of your eye, the size of your eye, and the size of your eye, you can freely pull that dark color into the inner corner and it'll be fine. With a MAC 228, I'm going to take that purple color again. So just to show you again, I'm going to take this purple color and I'm going to pull that over top. I know you can't see, I'm going to pull that over top of my black. I don't know if you can see, but I have a little bit of fallout from the sparkle. So that's why I did it first, because I kind of knew that was gonna happen. And I'm just going to clean up underneath my eye with a bit of moisturizer. There, and now it's all gone, and then I can freshly do my foundation. So let's go ahead and finish this side. So when I have a dramatic eye like this, I always want to perfect my skin very nicely. I'm actually going to mix two together. I'm going to mix 4N Lingerie de Peau by Geurlain, and I'm going to mix Dermablend Flawless Creator Multi-Use Liquid Pigment in 37W. Let's see. It might be a little bit light actually. Maybe I can do just the 4N. Yeah, maybe. I love the Lingerie de Peau because it's a nice moisturizing formulation. And I'm really, really dry right now. So I'm just gonna finish off this one half because my eye look is gonna be different on the other one. Like, what a difference that makes when you clear off your skin. Yeah, like what a difference a foundation can make with an eye look. So you'll see once I do my eyeliner. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna do eyeliner with this one. Sometimes I don't wanna do the liner just because for my shape of eye, especially now that I'm getting a little bit older, it starts closing just a little bit. I really wanna see the color behind my lashes, and if I do a dark liner right there, sometimes it will hide all the work that I just did. By the way, I've been using Latisse, and I really notice a difference with my lashes. So I don't even know if I'll wear a false lash with this or not, because I'm quite happy with the length that my lashes are. Bronzer I'm gonna use today is Tan-Tastic by Marc Jacobs. They restocked it, so I was very excited to try it, and it does work with me very well. And I was also really excited when Anastasia Beverly Hills decided to bring this back because I did not get my hands on the Amrezy. Actually, I don't know if you can see that very well, yeah. Oh my gosh, I really, really love this. I swatched it in Sephora and I wanted it so bad, and it so quickly ran out. I'm just gonna use a Morphe fluffy brush for this and bring it right through there. It's so, 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 so pretty, and I find it doesn't show texture. It's exactly the kind of highlighter I love. I'm just gonna pull a bit down on my nose. Yeah, and I think I may even just pull that right on my brow. So this is Mocha by MAC, and we'll try that for a blush. That is so old. This is actually from the old packaging. So I'm gonna take my Smith 118 to apply this. And I'm just gonna do a little bit. Just pop a little bit of color on there. Okay, for lips, I'm going to take Maybelline Color Sensational in 102. So this is more of a nude color. I love these, by the way. I'll just show you what the packaging looks like just so you know. Next, I'm gonna take Pat McGrath Lip Gloss in Angelic. I love glosses this time of year because my lips are so dry and they're so easy to apply. So if you are going out for dinner for New Year's, any kind of celebration at all, it's just a no-brainer. You just put it on. You can't make a mistake with this one. Now let's go on to another look. So the first thing I'm gonna do with this eye is prime with Soft Ochre Paint Pot, which is a little bit different than what I did with the other eye because I started off with that black liner. Again, I just have so much discoloration in my eye that I want to get that all covered up. So I'm going to dip into this brown color right here with my Morphe 5135, and I'm going to start it on that outer corner, bringing it about halfway in. I really don't know what I'm doing yet. So I'm just gonna start this way and see where it ends up. I didn't set my soft ochre, so it's gonna be a little bit strange, but that's okay. I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. If you do set with a loose powder, it will go on a little bit smoother. And I'm just going to blend that all the way into the crease. Now remember, I've dipped my brush right here and then worked it on that outer corner, and then I'm dragging whatever's left on my brush in the crease and into that inner corner. You know what, in this case, I am just going to put a little bit of foundation right in here, just so I have something to blend it up into. Yeah, that's gonna work better. Because I always want to pull my shadow up and out just to give myself a little bit of a lift. And that was going right onto my bare skin, which is no good for me. Yeah, that's better. So that little bit of a flick on that outer corner gives you that little bit of a lift rather than bringing my eye down and making it droop. Now I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm going to dip into this gold color right here. Again, I'm going to wet my brush for this. And I'm going to place that in the center so far. Let's see what happens with this. Oh, such a pretty color too. Yeah, I really think wetting my brush is a good idea just because I don't want the fallout. And I'm gonna actually pull it out towards the edge. And you'll notice that I'm kind of tapping rather than swiping and wiping. Again, that's gonna help with the fallout and it's gonna help with your placement of the color. That's the first time I've really played with that color. Do I ever like it? So I have to decide whether I'm going to use this color, which has an obvious gold to it. I think that is probably the one that I want to use. And then that top color has more of a green gold. So the first one was this color and the second one was this color. I think I'm gonna go ahead with the whitish looking one that has the shift of the gold. I'm gonna wet my brush. And again, I'm just going to place that in the inner corner. Tapping, tapping, tapping. And I'm gonna bring it, so pretty. And I'm just gonna bring that over top of the gold. Now again, I have a little bit of fallout with the sparkle, but that's okay. It is so worth it. And then I'm gonna take this color right here and highlight my brow bone. I'm just gonna take a shader brush to do that. So it's clear it has a little bit of shimmer there. And I'm gonna take my blending brush, not re-dip, and just blend it upward. I don't know which one I like better. It's so pretty. Okay, so foundation's on. I'm gonna take this color again with a small shader brush and bring that on the lower lashes. And again, when I do that, I push a little heavier on the outer corner and then I taper it as I get into the inner corner. I may just bring that down a little bit. Because this is more of a natural look, not natural, but more of a softer look, I think I am gonna pull that down just a little bit further, just to make it a bit more smoky, being that it's a New Year's Eve look. So softening that edge, making sure to always keep it on an upward angle. So this is a final look, everyone. I absolutely love this palette. It is probably my most favorite palette of all time. If you are looking for an all-out awesome palette, It's so special, it's so beautiful that I would highly recommend it. One more thing I'm gonna do before I say goodbye is I'm going to put a false lash on this eye just to show you what it looks like. Well, I don't know if that was a great idea or not. I used dark duo lash glue and I ended up getting it. You can see it right there. Oh, I ruined it. I think just to fix that, actually, I'll show you how to fix it just in case that ever would happen to you. I'm just gonna dip back into my sparkle and place that right over top of that dark glue. So that should fix it. So this is the final look, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and to my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I just was left a wonderful comment not too long ago, probably within the last week, that really got me, gave me a kick in the butt to continue and keep going. I love that, thank you. Anyway, that's it. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve. Please stay safe. Stay safe all year, of course, and I hope this year brings you luck and joy and happiness. Bye, guys.